Nice start. It's busy early, isn't it? The production sedans are often running McGee up on the inside of Harm, and we'll go side by side down the back on the first circulation here at Ian Botcher Race Parts, Kingaroy Speedway. Henshaw is your race leader, and he will look very good coming past the tower for the first circulation. Look at Josh Harm stuck down on the bottom.
Daniel Henshaw is able to get away out in the open and away from everybody as Matty McGee is set in a real struggle there with Josh Harm. Back to Paddy Brennan, Joel Berkeley. The next one would be Neil Caldoulis. Chris Pagel gives him a little bit to go on with as Caldoulis moves up underneath Joel Berkeley. Back at the race leader, the plumber himself, Daniel Henshaw, doing a great job. Down the main straightaway, half the race distance completed.
The white flag this time by Henshaw from Harm. Back to Matty McGee. Paddy Brennan going to stick the nose to the TSR, number 97, up the inside of Matty McGee. This is the last lap in heat race number 1 of the production sedans. Harmy is close enough, but not that close. And Daniel Henshaw, good start on the Gibbey number 10. He will win, just win heat race.
Okay, green one, we're off and running, and we got him 3 wide coming underneath the control tower first up. And Craig Harm, rolling back the years, leads the production cars around the western corner, chasing hard. Right on his hammer is the car up from Lismore. Under the control tower once again as Stuart Fawcett joined.
Starting to get the elbows up in heat race number 2 of the production sedans. Harmy, very impressive. Fawcett going to have a look at the outside. Beautiful looking motor vehicle. The VE Commodore switched back to the bottom. He's got to go grab the brake so he avoids contact. In the back of Harmy, going past 1 and 2. Fawcett going to have a lunge on the outside, and Harmy wins.
More difficult. Let's see what they can do as they take the green one, and on the outside it's Sarah Franz getting the better of the jump as they head down the back chute for the first time. Josh Harm is the 11 car tucked in there with Darryl White. Filling back into position number 3, the one high on the track is Craig Harm, trying to get some drive up. So Josh Harm working away at the tail of the field round the western corner they go, and down the main straightaway, and it's still Sarah Franz for a bit of the action in behind the bottom of the racetrack. Work that time round. Kenny Hupp it's the cars in front. I want to run him down. Daniel Henshaw himself up into position number 4 at the race lead. Sarah and John still argue the point. They've got a race car in front of them. That's Mitchell.
Fred out of front. Harm tied up on the inside, trying to do something there. Nothing there for him though. Chris Pagel in third. Harm down on the inside now. As we come down on the inside on the control tower. Henshaw now underneath. We've got 3 wide. Production sedan racing now. Fantastic stuff by the boys.
Oh, the racetrack is handy right now, isn't it? As Chris Pagel, who's come off the back of the field, jumps up into position number 2. Henshaw is on the charge as well. And Josh Harm.
But Josh Harm leads home Chris Pagel, Daniel Henshaw, good drive.
Dispatch, and we're underway.
And it's Matty McGee down the inside of Neil Caldoulis, who gets the nose into the boot as they head down the back straightaway for the first time. And Caldoulis moves up underneath the McGee car and goes into the race lead in the western corner. Chasing hard, Paddy Brennan down low on the track as well. Next one through there would be Russell Cowley in the 10 car. Then we've got the Cordy of Aaron Blaze in car number 23. We'll stick with, well, Russell Cowley in trouble. Almost takes out the tyre wall and probably will bring on a yellow one because he's still parked on the infield here by, well, probably nearly as many as we got on the racetrack.
The only one on the inside row, and off we go.
Right, a good start from Amy on the inside. Neil Caldoulis on the outside, and the 17 car's already got a win under his belt tonight. goes around the western corner, and it's Neil Caldoulis who drifts a little high, but will hold on to the race lead if he can keep it away from the concrete as they head down the main straightaway. Daniel Henshaw looking for the outside as well around Amy Evans. Evans gets it a little bit wobbly, and that allows Daniel Henshaw to move up underneath and will probably go into position number 2 as they go round the western corner, although he makes an error down low on the racetrack. Amy Evans staying up high and allowing Daniel Henshaw to come back down underneath her as they go under the control tower. So can Daniel Henshaw get the drive this time? Yes, he can, as they head down the main straightaway. And Neil Caldoulis, nice and easy as you go, Darren. Green one as they come to the control tower, green flag shown. Have a look at Chris Pagel as he goes straight through from the rear of the field. We'll wait and see if we get a yellow one and whether or not they want to restart it, but not at the moment as they head down the main straightaway.
Apparently not, Paul.
Apparently not. That's how you come from the tail of the field to the front before you get to the control tower.
And look at Harmy on the top of the racetrack. Here we go, Paul. Just what I was talking about. The top is getting sticky. Stewie found it stick on the bottom though, and Stewie Fawcett goes through to the race lead. And look at Chris Pagel, he's way too tight now because there was no sidebar, there was no grip out there earlier on, and now he's struggling to get around there because now there's some grip, Paul.
Stuart Fawcett is the race leader. Moving down lower on the racetrack is Chris Pagel, still going hard
down
up
there. Harmy just needed 1 or 2 others to be up there, and they would have dialed that thing in. That's a good sign though as it starts to come in. Harmy now has a look at the inside of Pagel as they start to roll up their sleeves and get stuck into it. Oh, Harmy's got problems. Harmy's done. In the front row.
Not over yet, folks. The white flag is waiting for Stuart Fawcett. 1 to go with Chris Pagel. Right on his hammer as they head underneath the pit gate and down the back straight for the last time. Bouncing around, Stuart Fawcett. Won't have to leave a gap, which he's done. Thank you very much, says Chris Pagel. Can Stuart Fawcett get some drive on the outside? No, he can't. And Chris Pagel takes it out. We've got heading for a green one and a start to the production sedan feature event here tonight. Thursday night racing at the Ian Botcher Race Parts, Kingaroy Speedway. Neil Caldoulis gets the better of the battle at the front of the field, and Neil Caldoulis for a moment was in the race lead. Dan Henshaw comes charging back underneath and back into position number 1 as Neil Caldoulis then now settles down to fight itself out with Chris Pagel. Harmy trying to get involved in this little scrap as well as they head down the main straightaway. At the moment, Daniel Henshaw, Neil Caldoulis, Chris Pagel. 88 there is Craig Harm. Paddy Brennan back in on the inside of him, and then we go back to Stuart Fawcett. That's the way they go round the western corner and head down the main straightaway. Daniel Henshaw, the race leader. Neil Caldoulis, Chris Pagel beneath the control tower once again, and it's Daniel Henshaw leading the way from Neil Caldoulis. Sneaking through on the inside is Craig Harm, doing battle with Chris Pagel, who's found himself up high on the boards where there doesn't seem to be all that drive that there was earlier in the night. There's a little bit of a lead over Neil Caldoulis. The mover in the pack is Craig Harm. Battle royal for position number 4 is between Paddy Brennan and Chris Pagel. Sarah France trying to get involved in that little scrap as well as they put another one down on the journey, and Daniel
on the middle of the track, Henshaw. Plenty of track in front of him in clear air. Caldoulis, but here comes Harm. That's Craig Harm now up on the back of Caldoulis. What's going to happen here? There's a freight train of cars coming through on these back markers now. Keep an eye on that, it could be interesting. Oh, it's a great run by car 65 of Stuart Fawcett. He's gone past about 3 or 4 that got held up. He's up in a 4th now. 4 laps remaining in production sedans. Henshaw still out in front. That's the big blue number 10. Caldoulis 2nd. Harm, he's in 3rd. finished it now. Harm's been washed up. Here comes Sarah Freds. 1 lap to go. It's not the last lap. 5 laps to go. It's still Henshaw. Have a look at this battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. What can Harm do up there? Production sedan racing at its absolute best here at Ian Botcher Race Parts, Kingaroy Speedway. We've got one coming around. Oh! Wow! Harris missed it as he comes round. What a great race.